The Euros is a few days away, and fans around are discussing who they think should be in the starting 11. Some players are certain starters, but others are harder to separate. A lot of discussion has been around the right back position. Do they go with the man who got them to the Euros, Stephen O'Donnell, or do they go with the bright young player who had a very good first season and Scotland debut, Nathan Patterson? Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we are going to be discussing who should start at right back for Scotland in the Euros, Stephen O'Donnell or Nathan Patterson. I've seen a lot of discussions on fan Facebook groups and in newspapers between this position. A lot of fans are kind of 50-50 on it, so I thought I would compare the two players, or well, try to compare the two players, and give my verdict and my opinion on who I think should start at the Euros. But first, before we get into the video, guys, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for more Scottish football content. Motherwell's Stephen O'Donnell has been the unquestionable first choice during qualification for Steve Clarke. But the rise of Rangers youngster Nathan Patterson cannot be ignored, as he earned a call-up to the national team. But who does Steve Clarke go with? The right-back position has almost been referred to as the weak link due to them having two world-class players on the left-hand side, in Robertson and Tierney. However, Stephen O'Donnell hasn't really put a foot wrong in the games leading up to this season's Euros. Stephen O'Donnell plays for Motherwell and has played 49 games for club and country this season, and has had 18 clean sheets, which is good for a side who finished 8th in the Scottish Premiership. He also contributed with 3 goals and 4 assists, with a pass accuracy of 68%, and has the experience of 19 international caps for Scotland. Whereas Nathan Patterson plays for a much better side, Rangers. Patterson broke into the Rangers team this season after Tavernier was injured. He likes to get forward just like James Tavernier and has played 15 games this season with 9 clean sheets, 2 goals, 1 assist and a pass accuracy of 78%. He made his Scotland debut coming on for Stephen O'Donnell in the second half against Luxembourg and did really well and looked a very good fit. Steve Clarke had high praise for him after the game, saying, "He gave me exactly what I expected." Although Patterson looked great going forward, Luxembourg aren't the type of opposition that Scotland will face in the groups, and more defending is to be expected. It is hard to compare Stephen O'Donnell and Nathan Patterson as they play for two completely different clubs. However, you would think playing for Motherwell more defending is required, which would be the same as Scotland, as both usually find themselves as underdogs. I personally think it's Stephen O'Donnell's jersey to lose and do expect him to start the match against Czech Republic. I also believe he has earned the right to start the tournament. Although I'm a huge admirer of Nathan Patterson, he is still young and undoubtedly will be Scotland's first choice right back in the future, but he hasn't played as much games this season, and in terms of being in Scotland's team, O'Donnell is more accustomed. However, I do think Nathan Patterson will be impactful off of the bench and could cause problems from an attacking perspective. I also believe he could start against England to deal with England's pace. However, for match day 1 against Czech Republic, it has to be Stephen O'Donnell, otherwise it would be incredibly harsh. So there you go, guys, that is the video on who I think should start at right back for Scotland against Czech Republic and in the Euros. However, I just wanted to reiterate, Nathan Patterson's top player, probably a better player than Stephen O'Donnell, but it would just be incredibly harsh. The guy's not put a foot wrong, Stephen O'Donnell. He's played every single game in the up until the Euros, got them to the Euros. He played a big part in the goal against Serbia, as I said. So it'd just be really harsh if he didn't start that match against Czech Republic, and I think he will. And I think Steve Clarke will see how things go from there. He's been loyal to that player. I think he played with him at Kilmarnock as well. So yeah, he's very accustomed to O'Donnell. So undoubtedly he'll be starting that match. However, Nathan Patterson can be impactful off the bench. He can come off the bench, and maybe if he plays better than O'Donnell or whatever, vice versa, then he could start the next game. But I'm 95% sure Stephen O'Donnell will start that game unless there's an injury. But guys, get your thoughts and opinions down there below. Do you think that is I got it right, or did I get it wrong? Do you think Nathan Patterson should be the starter? As I said before the video, about 50-50 in terms of discussions on Facebook and in the newspaper. Some people think O'Donnell, some people think Patterson. But yeah, guys, get me your thoughts and the reason why down there in the comment section. And I'll see you guys on Monday for that first match in the Euros. We're doing a little watch-along. We always do watch-alongs for Scotland. So yeah, make sure you jump over there. We'll be live around an hour beforehand. Yeah, and enjoy it, guys. We'll soon find out who starts for Scotland, Nathan Patterson or Stephen O'Donnell. Like and subscribe, guys. Take care. Peace.